guys, I'm Sushmita from Miss Pink Shoes and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here, which is super apt for Halloween. So I've gone for like a really scary doll kind of a look, which is very inspired by Annabelle. So yes, if you want to know how to get this look, then please keep on watching. So it's time to get this Halloween tutorial started. So first I'm going to start off by priming, and today I'm going to be using the Colorbar Perfect Match Primer. So this fills in my pores really well, that's why I love it. So I'm just dotting this all over my face and blending it out with my fingers. So today I'm going for like a really pale pasty base. So before that I'm going to color correct since my skin tone is already darker than I want it to be and I have a lot of dark circles. So I'm going to take the L.A.Girl Pro Concealer. This is the orange corrector and I'm going to start color correcting my face. So first I'm taking it on to my under eyes and my lids, my forehead, the area around my mouth, my cheek area where I have pigmentation. I do have a bit of darkness on my neck also, so I'm taking it here as well. And now with my damp YBP Perfector, I'm just gonna blend this out. Now I'm going to take this loose powder that I got when I traveled to Bangkok. Now everything here is written in Thai, so I cannot understand anything, but it's like super light for my skin. So I decided to use this for the tutorial. So I'm just taking a little bit on my powder brush and I'm going to set all the color corrected areas. For foundation today I'm going to be using the Nykaa Skin Genius Stick Foundation in the shade 01. Now I generally use this for highlighting, but I'm going to be using this as a foundation all over my face. So make sure whatever area is visible, you cover that because you are going like a couple of shades lighter. So you don't want any, dark spots showing or any of your actual skin showing. I'm literally taking this over my ears also. Now I'm just going to start blending this out. To conceal and highlight this pasty face even more, I'm going to be taking the Catrice Cosmetics Highlighter and Concealer Palette. So now I got this while I was traveling to Europe, and of course it's pretty light for me, like there are pretty light shades here. So I'm going to pick up this color right here, which is like super light. So guys, this concealer is like literally white, but it's good because we want to look as pasty and pale as we can get. I'm also taking it to all the other areas that I want to highlight. And now with my YBP Perfector, I'm going to blend this out. To contour and set this face, I'm going to be taking the Freedom Pro Strobe palette. So I have this super light shade here which I've never touched, and today I'm going to take that because that's what I need today. And I'm going to take it to all the areas that I've highlighted. And I'm going to pick out the lightest color right here to contour for obvious reasons. So as you guys can see, I'm not contouring too much. I'm just doing this to sculpt my face a little because my face looks like really flat right now. So yes, if you look at dolls, they don't really have a sculpted face. Like if you look at a Barbie doll, yes of course, but the kind of doll that I am going for does not have a very sculpted face. They usually have like rounder cheeks. So that's what I'm gonna do now. But yes, little sculpting and little contouring just to get some depth on this face. So now what I'm going to do with my contour shade is go in this direction right onto my cheek to get like a circular, looking cheek. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. I hope you guys can see the difference. This just looks a little more circular and, going in where my cheeks look a little bigger. And this looks very, sharp and cut. So yes, I'm just doing the same on this side as well. And with my highlighter, I'm going to go right below it to make sure it has the definition that I want it to have. And now I'm just going to blend it downwards. Now for that crazy blush that all dolls have, I'm going to be taking this Colorbar blush in the shade Coral Bliss, and I'm going to be picking it with this pack brush right here. So I'm going to smile like this to get my apples, and I'm placing the product right here like so. And now I'm just blurring it out a little because it has to be in this, you know, circular patchy kind of manner, but I don't want it to be too stark. I've actually taken a tad bit more and I'm taking it a little higher and a little in to, you know, go along with the shape of the contouring that we did. So yes, I've gone a little ham with my blush that I never do, but it's what the look requires. Anyways, now moving on to the eyes. For my eyes today, I'm going to be using the Freedom Pro Decadence palette. This is in the shade Clubbed to Death. And this has some really crazy colors, but we are not going to be using any of the crazy ones. So first, I'm going to be picking out this brown color right here for my transition. And I'm going to take it really high up here because we are going for that really wide opened eye cut crease kind of a look. And the best part is that you do not have to be neat with this. So I usually do my brows first, but I'm doing my eyes first to see how the eyes fare out, and accordingly I'll do my brows because I haven't really thought of what I'll be doing with them. So yeah, we're just gonna go with the flow and see how it works. I'm actually gonna take a tad bit of this red and mix it with the brown, and I'm gonna go over that area because I wanted to have a bit of that, you know, reddish effect, and that's a little too much. We'll tone it down. Going back in with the older brush and just blending this out. And now with my eyebrow brush, I'm going to pick up a bit of that black and mixing it with the brown, but more of the black. And I'm going to draw out a base for this new crease. I'm going to start blending that black line upwards to make sure that it has a nice soft fade from black to that reddish brown. So working with this pencil brush does take longer and it's little difficult to blend, but it gives you the best blend. Otherwise your normal brush would just go all over the place. With a Q-tip, I'm just cleaning this side up. Now I'm taking the Q-tip again and I'm making sure that my lid is completely clean. Now going back in with the Catrice palette, I'm going to pick out that concealer again and I'm applying it on my entire lid. And I'm trying to like carve out my crease while I do so. Now I'm taking the skin color shadow from the palette and I'm going to set this area in. So you can go with white, but I'm going to be applying white to my waterline and I want this to not look as white as that. So yeah, I'm setting it in with a skin color shadow. Now I'm going to do a winged liner. So I'm taking the Nykaa Get Inked eyeliner and I'm making a wing. Now comes the fun yet a little scary part. I'm going to take this face paint. Now this is by Kosmik makeup. Now this is available in a lot of, you know, costume stores where you get dance costume and stuff. And it's like a pure white face paint. So I'm going to pick this up with my brush. And I'm going to apply this onto my waterline like so. So you want to apply this as big as you want your eye to be. I want it to go till here. So I'm applying it till there. Making like a rough outline and then filling it in. And now picking up this pure white eyeshadow from the palette, I'm going to go over this because it's a very greasy paint. It's called grease paint and it's oil based, so it will crease on my under eyes. So now comes the part which I'm a little hesitant to do. So I'm about to outline this waterline, but since I have really baggy eyes and my eyes are a little swollen, it's going to be a little difficult to get a crisp line. So I'm going to try and do it as carefully as I can. So moving on to mascara, I'm going to be using the False Lash Superstar by Loreal. So first I'm going to be taking the primer side of it and I'm going to be coating that onto my upper lashes. So we are not going to be taking this to our lower lashes because our lower lashes are now invisible. Like I've coated them with the white paint because I don't want them to be seen. And now going over with the black side of the mascara. So now to make my eyes pop a little more, I'm going to be using Falsies. So for my upper lash line, I'm going to be using the Ardel Wispies, which are my usual. But now, since my waterline, the lower one is here and not there, I'm going to be applying Falsies there also. And I'm going to be using the pack number 51. So these are actually for the upper lashes and not for the lower lashes. But I don't have anything and I didn't want to buy it just for the tutorial. So I'm going to use these and put them down there. Okay, now I didn't realize that the bottom lashes would be a little too long and I look a little too creepy. So I'm going to take this scissors and I'm just going to trim them off. Alright, now finally to the brows, I'm just going to comb them out. And I'm going to be taking the brown and the black from my Freedom palette. And I'm going like way overboard with this because I want like nice thick drawn on kind of brows. Okay, now I know that dolls don't highlight. They have zero highlight on their face, but I can't not highlight. Like, it's just making it very incomplete for me. So just a little bit, going in with my Freedom Pro palette again and highlighting just a tad bit to make this doll a little more glamorously scary. That's more like it. So for my lips, I want like a black to a vampy red kind of an ombre. So for that, I'm going to be taking first the Colorbar All Day Waterproof Eyeshadow Stick. Now this is an eyeshadow stick, but it's in black color. I hope you guys can see that. So it's really creamy and it's very easy to blend. And with that, I'm going to be using this lip color from Nykaa, which is in the shade Spice Cabernet, which is this really nice vampy color. So now I'm just outlining my lips with this. And filling it in with the Nykaa color. And now I'm going to take this flat brush and make sure it's all blended in really well. So makeup is all done. Now moving on to the hair. So I'm going to take a center partition of my hair like so. And I have this headband which has bangs attached. So I'm just going to comb that out and fix that onto my head. Now I'm just going to split my hair into two and start braiding them. And taking a red ribbon, I'm just going to tie that in the bottom. Finally, just opening up the braid a little to make it look a little more fluffier. So that was it for this look, guys. I really hope you guys liked it. And if you did, don't forget... What just happened? What is happening?